Animals everywhere. What's happening, y'all?
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Monday.
Welcome to Monday. Hey, Tammy. Hey, everyone that is already in here.
Yeah, coming in hot.
Hey, Francine. Hey, getting started on Homestead. And hey, Beth. Hey, O'Neill's. Hey, Janie. Hey, Sharon.
Turn that other light on.
We're
It's a little
missing something.
dark.
Need another light. Hope everyone's doing well today. Happy Monday. And it's been a long one.
Has been. It's been a long day ever since we've fallen back.
Feels like we've been up for 24 hours. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Katie. Hey, Grammy Karen. Hey, Linda.
Oh, that didn't sound good. Why did you do that?
Why did you do that? Y'all be good, please.
Get them, mama.
Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Carol. Hey, Fancy Farmer. Hey, Southern Bless. All right, so I hope everyone's having a good Monday. Like we said, it has been a very long day.
But a good day.
But a good day.
We've had a good day. It was back to Monday, back to work. But it was a fun day. It was a pretty day here. I was in like a cutoff, and what is it, November 9th?
Yeah, very warm.
It's insane how warm it is.
80 degrees.
Hopefully you all are enjoying some nice weather. I've been seeing some posts on social media of people like have snow like up to their waist. Like, y'all keep it for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, we're not ready for that.
All that.
Not ready for that just yet.
We're good though. Yeah, it was just a beautiful day. The weather was perfect. I think we're supposed to get rain maybe once this week. Hopefully that's it. My birthday is Saturday.
Woohoo! Jen finally catches up to the 31 club.
31. So I'll actually be in my 30s and not just 30. Which I'm not excited about. I don't want to say I'm in my 30s.
Why?
I just want to be 30.
But we're wiser.
Are we? We're getting there. Hey, Jackie. We do have a funny story.
Oh, gotcha.
Very funny story.
All right, so quick rundown.
Oh, Be Oily. It says we need to update our P.O. box in our description. We do need to do that. Thank you for that reminder.
Yeah. See, we set it to where like an auto does that. And so,
there's so many places to change your address when you move. It's so hard to catch them all.
Hey, Max.
Hey, Frankfort Homestead. Hey, Tinker's wife.
All right, so quick rundown of this slide, what you all can expect. So our awesome cousin Stephanie's here. She'll make an appearance there in a minute. So we are going to make it a short one because we do want to spend time with family. When I say short, I'm talking we're going to shoot for 30 minutes, but then you know how I get long-winded. But it isn't going to be the full hour. We will give you all the story. We'll hang her to the end
Evelyn.
To make sure that as many people as possible that want to watch and hear the story get to hear it. But other than that, we're open to questions. We want to talk about a few things, but it's mainly just interacting with you all.
Yeah. Everybody said they went and checked out the Max.
Nice.
They're awesome.
Y'all are amazing. So we was talking to Kobe and Misty, and we was like, when we like really truly from our heart ask the tribe to do something, like they're gonna show up.
Yeah.
The Stivers tribe is the best tribe. We've always said that. We believe it and we love it. And you all never let us down. Kidding. It's just amazing. Like they Kobe and Misty, I'm not exactly sure what your number was before we posted that video, but I believe it was somewhere in the 2000s, like 2.5, 2.6. And they're over 5,000 subs as of today.
Amazing.
And that's just fantastic. So Kobe and I were talking, and he's like, I appreciate you all doing that. That's so nice.
Cat and dog
wow. Would you all
get
go
along,
like take a rest, Daisy, please? He's like, I can't thank you all enough. It was too kind of you all to do that and this and that. Well, Jen and I, we have this thing. So YouTube and shout outs can get dirty. It can turn complicated quick if you're doing too many shout outs and this and that. Because then next thing you know, it's like everybody wants a shout out. And us being given people.
Which the Max did not.
No, they did not. That was truly two friends.
Seeds Insanity. Thank you so much for that super chat. Pray for my 5-week-old splash bronze chick. She has 2 fused toes and a plastic surgeon friend of mine is going to separate them for her tomorrow so she can walk and roost better. She goes, goodness gracious, we will
Wow,
be
my
playing
goodness.
for that.
Thank you for that super chat.
Such a rare thing that can happen that you
It's
just
crazy.
never even think about. Greenwood Homestead, thank you so much. Don't rush your 30s. Happy birthday.
4 months from 40.
So glad you love the water bottle.
So yeah, so like he was thanking us for doing that, and I was like, no, listen, you don't have to thank us. When we first started, our great friends Jess and Maya helped give us a boost. And for smaller channels, not smaller, but just channels that haven't like hit the YouTube algorithm, like are not getting recognized like they should, that Kickstart really helps. It really helps when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, because then all of a sudden, the more you have, the more views you have, the more comments you have, the more times you're recommended.
Hey, Raven's Nature.
And so it's like I told him, I was like, we just want to pay that forward. Like it was done for us. And we value when we tell the tribe to do something, you know, like we don't just do it all the time, because we know when we do, y'all are going to show up. So we love the Macs. They're great people, great family. And so we felt just like, this is the family. This is the family that needs the tribe to show up for them and to help them get their kickstart. So
for me,
thank you to everybody.
And I told Missy this. I've been talking to her today, and I told her, for a family like them that is so loving and so full of joy, they have so much knowledge and information to share with people that it would truly be a disservice to not help share that and get that word out, because they know way more than we do. They could share way more than y'all than we ever could even think about. So to keep that a secret is just not fair, because people deserve to learn from them and be able to feel the joy that they bring you, and the family is just so beautiful. So for me, that's why.
I mean, it's a great point, because one of our main reasons of our channel is to help people grow their own food on a small scale. Thank you so
much, that Barney's Run stuff. We appreciate that.
You know, that's one of our goals. How to grow your own food, to not like have a big commercial farm. We call it stainless steel farms. Grow your own food and just have the knowledge of wanting to do it, making it fun. The Macs do that. And so it was great to visit with them. We had an awesome time.
Hey, Gemini.
And it was just great to share that to you all.
Yeah, the newbie setter said, it does make me sad when I see a channel who have a ton of info and don't get a lot of views. And which they did. I mean, their views were great and their subs were great, but you know, it does, because you see so much that people have to offer, and YouTube doesn't recognize it, and that's not fair. So it's really good to help get that out there. Thank you, Cheryl. Tammy actually sent me the banner, which we love so much.
It looks blurry, and I don't like that back
it's
there.
Not,
but
it's beautiful.
It says Merry Christmas, and it doesn't look as...
A wreath. I always get wreath and wreath mixed up, but she made the wreath, and it's so pretty. Love it.
Looking good over
there. Perfect on the mantle. It matches the tree perfect too. So pretty. Hey, buddy. Hey, Helena Lee. Glad to catch it live. I put up my tree. Yay.
I love seeing the pictures, and like the Stivers told me to. And it's like a picture of the Christmas stuff. I love it.
Yeah. We're very much enjoying our Christmas tree. It's beautiful.
So we do have a video ready for tomorrow, which we are trying much harder to do, like everyday vlogs. Having a full-time job and all that good stuff makes it a little difficult sometimes, but things have calmed down. So we have tried to do it, and we usually take 2 days off a week. That's kind of like our thing, which we try to shoot more for the weekend. But tomorrow's video, you get to see quite a bit of information, quite a few things that we've done and about to do this week. So it's a good one. Big news about the old barn. We've made a decision on what our future is with that. So you'll see it in the video.
Bob Wilson, thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you.
And news on the fencing too.
Yes.
Which will hopefully start tomorrow or the next day. We'll see.
Slight
reflection
hiccup.
of the tree lights in the window looks like snow. It's behind you. It's so pretty.
It does.
What were you gonna say? Oh, slight hiccup, but you don't want to say that yet, right?
Nah, you'll see it in the video.
Laura Jed has not moved down here yet, but he's been visiting a lot, which we've been having a great time with, and he'll be here soon, very soon. Thank you, Carol Ann. We love the mantle. We've never had a mantle before. No, you're not getting in my lap.
Very into us right now. The cat.
We've never had a mantle to decorate, so it's really pretty to be able to do that. It's very special. The kids love it. They're like, "Oh, Santa has a chimney."
Yeah.
Which is super cool.
Any tips for a ton of green onions?
I love green onions.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different recipes that you can do.
I'm sure you could freeze them.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot of fermenting that you could do as well with those. I love pickled onions, and so I can see a green onion pickled being really awesome, especially for like salads and such.
Yeah.
I would definitely look into probably like a pickled green onion fermenting.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be really, really good. The lights down the lane look beautiful. Thank you, Homestead Paradise. It feels like a little fairy tale. It's really pretty.
Inside a little fairy tale. Mary Carpenter, what was the name of the couple that you had on this morning's video? The Max.
Yeah, they're a moderator, so they have a little blue wrench, right? You'll see it on the chat, but yep, that's them.
And make sure to check out all of our moderators because they're all amazing.
Gwen Moody said I'm late. Well, at least you're here.
So y'all,
freeze dry and chop. Hey, don't break my chair.
I was just trying to like situate myself here a little bit. My bad. Definitely don't need you falling again.
No, I cannot handle it. Please.
Goodness. So like every YouTuber wants a video to go viral. Like that's like a goal, right? Like you want the video to go viral because you want to continue to get noticed. You want to gain the subs and the views and grow the tribe. Well, we didn't necessarily want the goat video to go viral just because it was a little personal and it was like this and that. Well, that bad boy has just literally gone nuts. Yeah. So if you're new here to the live from that, welcome. Sorry that it was vague. We actually did have to turn the comments off.
Yes. That was my choice. I chose to do that just for safety reasons.
Yeah, it just, y'all were awesome, but being local and it being a local story, we didn't want it to have local.
Once I hit 100,000 views, I was like, we need
to shut that down thing's like almost at 200,000 views. I'm like, wow, this is about to beat every video we've ever done. And it's great, but it's like, man, why does it have to always be the
sometimes you don't realize how much a video like that, how many people it will reach.
Right.
And I feel like that's kind of where we're naive in our situation. Sometimes we don't really understand how far and wide that we can reach and how many people.
Right.
So when it does, it's kind of alarming and you're like, okay, maybe pull that back a little bit.
But it was a fun video. Yeah. It's been nice to meet a lot of new people. Our channel has very much grown quickly from that. So thank you all, and thank you if you're new. I promise we're not that dramatified.
No.
It's more smiles than happy.
Yes. Somebody asked how my back is. It is fine. It's still sore. It looks like a kindergartner tried to draw Barney on my back, but it's all good. Recovering. Oh, goodness.
Oh, I see that Fermented Homestead's on here. Yeah. Maybe she has a green onion.
She probably does.
I bet if there's one that does,
or if she doesn't, she'll come up with it.
That's right.
That woman ferments everything. Oh. Hey, Nora from Trinidad. Goodness. Yvonne said moving that potty out has been my favorite.
That's a good one.
What were you going to say? Yes, North Star purple and green. All the colors.
Oh gosh. I actually don't remember. It completely left me.
Oh, forgot. Hey, angelic voiceovers. Thank you. Hey, Taylor from Nebraska.
So I know one thing, garden has been heavy on my mind right now. It is killing me. Like, the move-in is worn off. Well, it's not worn off. It's still fairly fresh. Yeah. But like, I'm ready to like garden.
Shaking the computer when she
walks. I want to garden. Like, it is killing me that there's not something growing. So like, I've been talking to her about our plans. I think our main plan is that we're going to be doing mainly do in-ground gardening this year. I want to test the land. Like, I want to see where's our wet spots, where's our dry spots, how's the soil that's in the ground before we start like putting up raised beds. But in the meantime, like I want to grow some salad greens. Like, we eat salad like it's our job. Every day we're eating salad.
Every meal we have is salad.
Yeah, so I want to get the green stock going and see if I can't overwinter it and try to at least get some salad out of that. And I told her, I was like, I got to find some dirt. And I need to find it now because I want to start like prepping some areas and start getting them going. But man, it's driving me crazy. The biggest thing though from that is I've already made like a ginormous Hoss Tools seed order.
Yes.
Like, if you're watching, it's coming, brother. we about to get some seeds. And it's so funny because we have so many, but there's always so much new stuff that you want to try out. So for all the gardeners in you, like if you're planning for that, just the way 2020 has been going, I have have a little feeling we're going to have some. What's that after an earthquake? What do they call
Shockwave.
it? Shockwave.
Yeah.
Into 2021 from 2020. So go ahead and start getting your orders in for that. We're going to try to our plan is to be just 100% Hoss Tools this year. We love them so much. We love the core values of Travis and that company. So we're going to stick with them, but it's exciting.
Yeah.
As soon as we get that order in, we're going to start sharing with you all what we're going to plant next year. Because even though there might not be a garden in our yard, it will be by spring.
Yeah. And it really feels like our garden was cut short this year because of the moving and the unknown and uncertainty.
We didn't have the canning part. It's like we didn't
Which
finish.
we did a lot early.
Yeah.
I mean, starting in January, but it felt like it was cut short. So I think we're going to just really be itching, starting now. Usually it starts in January. We take the season off, the winter, and then come January, we're just itching to get in the garden. But I think it's going to be earlier this year.
Yeah, much earlier.
Yeah.
Because I'm losing not having
the planting part is so much fun, Tammy. It's the best part.
Fantastic time. Grace, no, we're surpassing overwintering garlic and onion this year. I don't have a tiller here, so I gotta get some things.
And it was honestly more important to get the animals settled,
right?
Because we still have garlic from last year, so we're good there. Honestly, if we planted more, it would just be an overabundance, and we would be wasting. And just getting the animals settled was priority, which I think they're settled.
Finally calmed down.
Yeah.
So now that we can shift the focus off the animals, it is time to get crazy with the garden.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Pat. Hey, Susan, can anybody tell me about growing pineapple tops? I'm sure someone can, but not me. We don't do pineapple.
It's not happening here in Kentucky.
Not in our zone. Yes, use the pigs. That will be great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So speaking of that, so we have gotten rid of all the babies. Besides one.
Besides one, yeah.
We're leaving one and Mama together because it looks like we're going to be on a long waiting list for Mama. Unless we do it ourselves, which I still don't think we're going to tackle that just yet.
I don't think so.
But anyways, we're going to keep both of them. We're going to open them back up to the rest of the crew. And the petting zoo and watch them and see how things go because they know where home is. Even before we had closed them into their pen, they were going back in there anyways. So we're going to leave them be. Piglet's going to turn into a chicken.
Yeah.
And we'll grow her out.
What he means is she's going to become one with the petting zoo.
Right.
Yeah. So she'll acclimate and she won't even realize she's a pig.
So she'll be a chicken. And then that way, because we can't leave Mama with nothing.
Yeah.
She'll hit a depression. It won't go well for her. So she does have her baby and everything will be fine. And then so when Mama goes, baby will be acclimated with the rest of the animals. And then we'll grow her out. Coonies take about 18 months.
Yeah.
So it's quite the time for them to grow. And she'll just be Wilbur.
Wilburette.
Wilburette, yeah. Charlotte was the spider.
But they're doing really good though. All the animals are doing good. Mm-hmm. Goats, chickens, pigs. Right? She's so funny. All the time she's like, we need a name for everyone. I'm like, their names are goats, chickens, and pigs.
Right.
There's too many to name. We can't go down that rabbit hole.
No, all the goats do have names, but
yes,
we're not gonna start naming all 150 chickens.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Simply Jan said we just got 2 Idaho pasture piglets. We're so excited.
Nice.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
I'll tell you what, I am pretty much sold on coonies. I love them. They're very amazing pigs, and I love their color.
Yeah.
I love their spots. Every piglet's different, which is, for anyone interested in starting to sell pigs, that's a win and a loss.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people love the colored piglets because they're the cutest things ever. But I can't say I have 3 females, 3 males.
Right.
Because they're all the same color. It's okay, you want the red spotted black
There's
one.
Kiki.
That is this. Kiki. See on her neck. She wore it. We gotta fix it.
She's keeps irritating it. But it's getting better.
But yeah, when you have a bunch of piglets with color, then it's you want the male that's this spotted one and the female this color. And so it gets a little bit more difficult, but they are so cute.
Emily said, what potatoes did the best with the root stout method?
Probably the Yukon Golds.
Yeah.
They were the greatest. And I'll tell you what, we like the purple ones. I can't even remember the name of those. You remember?
Around
yes, that's right. Those are very, very earthy.
We didn't like the taste.
At all.
At all.
Yeah.
Beautiful potatoes. Absolutely gorgeous. Grew well. Very productive. But the first one we cut into, we didn't like it.
Yeah.
So we tried them again. Didn't like them. We gave some to some family. They didn't like them either.
Right.
They were very earthy.
So earthy. I mean, it is a potato.
Yeah.
It has deep flavor of earth. But the Yukon Golds did great. We had huge yields, and we had a lot of them. They were big size, and that's our favorite.
Yeah.
Potato, anyways, is the Yukon, that yellow, nice solid potato. Oh, and the German butterball.
Yep.
Those two did the best in the roost out.
Adirondack. There you go.
Yeah.
Grace said, "How many chickens do you have?" Still 2 roosters. So we do not have a positive total count on our chickens. There's a lot, and we have actually 3 roosters.
3 roosters,
which are all good. They all get along. They're all in the same pen. They weren't before they were separated, and we were a little bit worried about that with T-Bird getting along with the other 2, but they're all fine. They have their own certain hens, and they don't like mingle and mix, and they do well together.
Yep.
But yeah,
we have a lot. I mean, we're
a lot of chickens.
I would say
it feels
right
like they
now,
multiply every day.
actively, we probably have 75.
75-ish. Yeah, but we when you ask us, we'll say 1,000.
Yeah,
because we don't know.
A lot. It's what I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't put a number. It's just a lot. However, we're about to get more chicks.
Yeah.
Like we're starting to plan that out. Because that's one thing for any chicken owners.
Yeah.
Every year you need to like get a few chicks, because there's two different things that are going on there. One, you have to expect to lose a few throughout the year.
Yeah.
You know, just different things that happen with chickens. And then secondly, it's like a rotation. It's almost like making goat soap. Like you have to keep getting them.
Yeah.
Because as they get older, they're going to start slowing down, and you need to have like the new batch laying and coming into their prime. So you always want to get a few chicks to keep adding to the flock.
Yes. Every year we get baby chicks, either if we incubate or we buy them, which if I can find my incubator, we're going to get into that more. We did that last year or 2 years ago and enjoyed it so much. But if I can't find it, we'll just purchase some or let them naturally do it. We have not ever done that because it gives me anxiety when they just abandon their baby eggs. So we'll figure it out. What do we do with all those eggs? Karen said, we eat them. We eat a lot of eggs.
Well, that's just one answer. We eat them, we sell them, and we preserve them.
Yeah, and give them away.
Give them away. So she knows how to water glass. If you haven't seen, she actually did a video on it. It hasn't been a while. But she did we do water glass. That's how you can preserve them over winter. And that way they don't go bad, and they're just as fresh as they would be the day you got them out of the coop.
Yeah.
But we do eat a lot, and we sell a lot.
And we do a lot of baking and stuff that requires eggs. So they get used. They never get wasted.
Yeah. But if you've never heard of water glass, and it's a great way to get you through the winter and through molt. Yeah. So you can have fresh eggs and not have to buy them.
Yeah. All right, you ready to tell the story?
Is it story time? All right, we got 1,300 in here. Wow, y'all are awesome. So yes, it is story time, because this is going to be a little bit of a short video. So we'll story time, bring Stephanie in, call her a night. All right. Okay, so I'm going to start. Then you got to explain the stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back in. Okay. So what? Give me the day. I got to get my day set up.
Sunday?
Was it Sunday? It was Sunday. Yes, it was Sunday. So yesterday. Wow. Okay. Feels like a lifetime ago. So traumatizing. All right. We wake up in the morning, and Jen has some stuff going on that she's about to
Saturday.
Go ahead and tell that part.
Okay. So Saturday, I started feeling a little bit ill, womanly things, bladder type infection kind of thing. As a woman, it's coming on. You just know it. Like, when the time is there. So I did some doctor on demand, ran to town, got a prescription, caught it early, got that taken care of, but I didn't feel well. Like, I spent the evening in the hot tub just to try to ease some pains. And Zach was, he's always like my medicine go-getter.
Yeah.
He helps me when I'm down. He always,
and she always says no. And I'm like, you're not going to get it yourself. I'm going to get it for you. It's kind of our thing. So Sunday morning comes up.
Yes.
First off, let's back up just real quick, because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm getting ready to go do chores Saturday night. She goes, "Babe, Rusty."
Yeah.
Rusty's like running loose. Like, I don't even know how he got out. But we had fire, we had water, and we had side by side.
And that's all his 3 favorites.
It's 3 things that drive him nuts. And somehow he got about our little makeshift front yard fence that we had. And he takes off, and we go looking at it. Like, we spend time out there, like 30, 45 minutes, like looking for him. Long story short, he came back. He's fine. But like, I come again, I'm like, where in the world is Jen? Like, she's the one that, like, yelled this out, and, like, she is nowhere to be found. And Jed's like, I don't know, maybe she's napping. I'm like, what? No,
I'm napping at 6 o'clock at night.
So I come in here,
I
and,
feel like my naps, but not at night.
I walk in the house, and I think, like, she's like, kid, I'm like, Jed, where are you? She opens the door, and she's like on FaceTime with Dr. On Demand. Anyways, I had to add that part.
Because
it's
if
like,
you've never used Doctor On Demand, it's freaking awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like going anywhere. I don't like going to the doctor. It's really cool.
But when she got in, I was like, so you have rest resolution. You come back in and just call Doctor On Demand. Like, what happened here? All right, so back to the story. Sunday morning, we're laying in bed. We wake up, and we're kind of joking around, having fun.
Playing with the dogs.
Yeah,
like
just what we do on the weekends.
Yeah.
And she's like, can you go get my pills for me? She's like, I need 2 red pills and 1 antibiotic. Gotcha. And as I'm getting up, I'm like, I didn't capture that. I was like, one more time. What am I getting? I said 2 antibiotics, 1 red pill? No.
Nope.
2 red pills,
Nope.
1 antibiotic. Gotcha, babe. Be right back. I come trotting in here Sunday morning, ain't got to work, you just feel good. But I'm a little tired still. Like, I'm still shaking the eye burgers out. And so I get two red pills, 1 antibiotic. Stick in my hand. Go over to our fridge, and the night before, Jed put the lights up. They're still on. I'm just sitting there staring at them, and I'm filling up the water, and I'm looking, and I like zone, just completely zoned out. Now I flip on my stomach. Like, I wake up, my back is like killing me. It's just I can't sleep on my stomach, but sometimes I do, not knowingly. And so I'll take some ibuprofen just to kind of ease that pain or whatever. And it's just like having pop, gone, ready to start the day. So I'm filling up her water. 2 red pills.
Sometimes I need a big glass of water because I have to chug a whole glass of water to take the medicine.
I got you. Sitting there, I'm filling up the water, and it's like I just glazed over, staring at the light, started thinking about the day, and and then I'm like, I just took her pills, not ibuprofen. Like, and I'm not kidding you. For a second, I was like, do I need to stick my fingers down my throat and throw this up? Like, what did I just take? I don't know. She told me 2 red pills and an antibiotic. I know it's not for me. I know it's for her. This is a woman's pills. Like, what am I about to do to myself?
Man, thank you so much.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I got to calm down. I've got to calm down. This is silly. This is silly. I'm fine. I go back over. I got 2 more red pills and an antibiotic. Put it in my hand. I go fill her water back up, and I'm like, don't look out the window. And I fill her water up, and I come back in, and I give it to her, and I lay back down because that's kind of what we do. Like, we wake up, we just lay there, and we kind of chit-chat because the kids are asleep, and Mom was here. Yeah. And she was laying down sleeping. Was here too. Yeah, everybody was here. So we just laid down, and we just lay there chit-chatting. And so... I let some time pass.
Yeah, it was like a good 15 minutes. Like, we're playing with the dogs. They love it. It's their morning thing. And I'm laying on his chest, and he said, babe, he said, I have a confession to make. And I'm looking at him like, what? What are you about to tell me right now? He said, I took your pills. I said, what do you mean? He said, I accidentally swallowed them. I was standing at the fridge. I zoned out. I drank the water. I took the pills. He said, am I going to be okay? And
I said, so tell me what I need to be expecting.
Yeah.
What? Like, am I going to turn into a woman? I don't know. Tell me what's the worst case scenario and what's the best case scenario about my mistake I just made. I said, because they're in. I couldn't get them up. I can't do it.
God. I was like, my first reaction was like, really, babe? You just took one of my antibiotics. Like, I need the whole strain. Now I'm down 1. You took one of my I said, well, you're going to be fine. I said, it doesn't hurt anybody to take an antibiotic, even if it's just 1. Like,
I was like, that makes sense. So, yeah, it's an antibiotic, right? It's not like it's like something crazy. I probably need it anyway.
I said, with the 2 red pills, you're going to notice a drastic difference in the color of your urine.
I said, what does that mean?
I said, so the antibiotics cure it, and the red pills flush it out. So I said,
and my examiner was like, I could use a good flushing.
Yeah. I was like, well, you're going to have very red pee. I said, so don't be alarmed because when you go,
it's going to be red, orange, something like that. It's going to be a different color. You're not going to expect.
It's going to look like you're bleeding out, but you're not. It's going to be.
I think in my head, I'm like,
just monitor it.
I'm like, I've had some colorful urine. How bad could it be?
I said, it won't kill you. It'll just alarm you. And he was like, well, thank you for telling me. So it gets better. So, like 15 minutes later, we decide we're going to get on that for the day. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna be all right.
No. Okay, yeah, you're about to get. I mean, you guys tell your side, I got to tell my side of what's about to happen.
So he gets up first, and I think you were headed.
You told me, you said, I need some more, because she chugged water. Like, she's over here just chugging water. Like, I got to like 4 times to get water. Like, I'm glad we're taking our entire water.
Said I shouldn't have told you. He would have died, Tammy.
I would have been freaking out, because especially after what we're about to tell you.
Yeah.
So I get up. She's like, I need some more water. I'm like, Jesus. Okay. So I go get more water. I'm making my coffee. Actually, I already had the coffee going. I'm pouring my cup of coffee in water, and I hear, bleh, bleh. I was like, is she throwing up? I was like, meanwhile, my mom, kids, Jed, everyone's asleep still. I'm like, she's throwing up. I said, I immediately thought, like, should I be throwing up? And so I come busting in the door.
So I got up real quickly out of bed. First of all, I knew I shouldn't have taken the pills without eating breakfast. I knew it, but I was hurting, so I was just trying to get ahead of it for the day and go ahead and get in my system. I was like, I'm gonna eat soon. It'll be fine.
I didn't remind y'all. At this point, I have forgotten I've taken the pills. Like that quick. I don't even remember I took it.
So I get up, I jump up out of bed because I drink all that water. I'm like, I gotta pee. So I run to the bathroom. I get to the toilet, which is like, there's a window right beside the toilet. I start looking out the window at the goats. I'm like, and I'm like, oh God, what is that? And I tried to shut it down. I was like trying to swallow it. And I was like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And then it got to the point where if I did not hover over the toilet, I was going to spray the wall. It was violent. I drink all that water.
She was chugging water.
So I'm just violently vomiting all over the bathroom.
I open the door. I'm like, babe, are you okay? Her first words out of her mouth is, I should have ate before I took those pills. And I was like, yeah, you probably should have. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't eat. I took the pills too. Is that about to happen to me?
He said, is that going to happen to me? I said, probably.
I shut the door. I come running. I'm like, Chuck, I get a protein bar out. I'm eating it as fast as I can. Yeah, I cannot stand throwing up. It's like, I would rather have a cold for years than throw up one night. And so I'm like eating this protein bar real quick. I'm like, you okay?
Oh, thanks, babe. I'm fine. Usually he'll like be there and like rub my back, hold my hair. No, he slammed the door and he was like, oh God.
Yeah, because I took it too. It's like, no, it's everybody for themselves right now. I got to eat.
Meanwhile, his mom's like waking up and she's like, what is happening?
Yeah, she's like, okay? What are y'all doing? Like, I gotta eat, Mom. Don't talk to me right now. I took her pills. And I'm gonna pee orange. I don't know. I gotta eat.
So after that, obviously my vomit was red because of the pills. And then I was down another antibiotic because I didn't get it digested.
So I took a pill and she threw up one of her antibiotics. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, and I'm like trying to, you're not gonna throw up. You're not gonna throw up. I'm just like, just sitting here quietly. She's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just trying to throw up.
So that was our Sunday morning.
Well, the story don't end yet. So we're funny when it's just us together. We say things that probably wouldn't be appropriate to others. Yeah. And so I'm actually outside doing chores. I finally have to pee.
Oh my God.
And she's inside. And
it was taking forever. I texted him. I said, did you die? Like, did the pills get you down?
And so I'm just looking. I'm like, wow. Like, this is very colorful. So y'all take this for a grain of salt. Just understand if your marriage relationship, what you all would do to each other. So I take a picture of the stream and I send it to her. She texts back. She goes, rainbows.
Rainbow beans. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. And then Jed finally got up.
Yeah.
At like 11.
We tell him everything that happened. He goes, what?
He said, wow. Sounds like y'all were busy.
I said, Jed, I almost died
today. He made it through, though. The pee finally went back to normal, and he made it through.
Yeah, by the end of the night, I was like, oh, thank goodness. It's no longer sunset orange.
He sent me that picture and I lost it. Rainbows. I told you.
That's
Oh my gosh.
some wild stuff. You ladies, feel for you.
Feeling better today though. Feeling
Yeah,
better.
she's good. I haven't taken any inappropriate pills.
Yes, Angelina did send a picture.
Yeah. Because
This is how we
she's
roll.
like being sarcastic, like, did you die?
Yeah.
And so I
Did you
just, my
die?
response was that picture. Like, kind of. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Oh my gosh. Rainbows.
See,
I swear.
we moved
And then
here.
we were like, we started talking that night and we were like, what story are we going to tell this week?
Like,
Like, oh, well,
yeah, we got that
obvious.
one. But, after all was said and done, I looked at her, I said, one thing I got to ask. Was it good to puke in an actual toilet, not a compost toilet?
Yes, it was. It was. Because usually, we didn't do that in the toilet. We would just do it in the trash can, which was terrible. So it was nice to do it over an actual toilet.
Yeah, you don't want to put your head down in the compost toilet too far.
Yeah, I think he'll be more cautious of what pills he takes now.
Yes. And it was funny because it made me feel a lot better because Jay was like, you know what, I can see that.
Yeah. He's like, I could totally see you doing that.
Right. He's like, I would do it too. He said there's something about when you wake up and you get fixated on something, and you just like zone out. And you just like
out the window.
do emotion. And it's all because of Jed's lights.
Yeah, all because
I was just like, I was starting thinking about this. Like, I love them lights. I drank her water. Like, that wasn't my water, my pills, nothing. But I took it all like it was mine.
Oh my gosh. Too funny.
Yeah.
It was too much. It was just hilarious. I felt so bad for him. So I was like, you have no idea what's about to happen.
My mom said, you did what? Meanwhile, she's coming out.
Just throwing up everywhere. Carol, his mom, she's so funny because, okay, when I brush my teeth, I gag like hysterically. And sometimes I force myself into a throw up. Like, I can't help it. I have a very strong gag reflex. And if it gets going, it's over. And I'll throw up in the sink. So Carol, every time I brush my teeth and she's around, she yells back. She's like, Jennifer's throwing up.
Yeah. She said, Jennifer's throwing up. She's like, Jennifer's throwing up.
He's
I'm like, nah.
no.
She's
brush her teeth.
She's scrubbing her tongue right now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, too much fun.
All right. We've been on for 37 minutes. Let's get Stephanie in there. Stephanie, come on.
And kiddos.
So, y'all,
we
also have a running joke with Stephanie because a lot of y'all probably weren't on it, but we had a live at my mom's house, her new place. Stephanie was there. And it was her first time being in front of a lot of people.
Wyatt.
On here. And she started gibbering up.
Hey guys.
I said, so how are you? So she goes, Drew.
I was
Speaking curses.
It was so funny. She came back though. She prevailed. So she got stuck in traffic like all day today.
Yes, on Knoxville.
Yeah, she is not that far from us. But she ended up being like she was going about to kill her bro. Wyatt. Whoa. Easy, sister. My goodness. Yeah, I think everybody heard.
Greenwich Hope said thank you so much.
Rainbows and unicorns.
Yes, Christy. If I ever hear anyone gag, I'm done. It's over.
Yeah.
If I hear a dog or anything, it's over.
And we're both like that. Like once one gets started, it's the whole family's throwing up.
Yes.
Everybody say hi.
Hi. Yeah, glad Stephanie's here. Yeah. It's been fun. It's gonna be more fun. She just got here. So
yeah. Anything y'all want to
I wanted you to tell the Q-tip story. Because that was
the Q-tips? Okay.
Yeah.
So Jen
got the same way.
Jen got don't kick that. That's making a shake. So Jen got all these really cute like containers to put like stuff in.
Yep.
Cotton balls, Q-tips, things like that. Like your hand soap in the bathroom. It's very, very, very pretty. Very what do we call this? Farm style decor. Anyways, that's beside the point. It's really cute and pretty. Well, she put a bunch of Q-tips in these things right beside my side of the bathroom. First off, I ain't allowed to have anything on top of the bathroom sink. Like everything has to go indoors. I'm learning a new life.
Must look like no one lives here.
Learning a new life. So these Q-tips are in there, and I'm like, oh, I take like the little top off, and I like grab my little Q-tips, and I feel like super fancy.
I get it.
But I hadn't told the story. But Stephanie and us, we were just sitting there talking about like farmhouse decor and things, and I was telling her about that. Jen looks at me and goes, you're using those Q-tips?
Did you take them out of the container?
I said, yeah. I was like, I really like it. I feel fancy. Like, I take them out of there.
You don't do that. I said the ones we use are in the drawer, and you take it out of the plastic container, and you don't touch the ones that are in the
I said, don't take this for me. I'll just replace them with the ones out of the container into the jar. But I like getting the Q-tips out of the jar.
It blew my mind though, because I always get them from the drawer.
Like, I mean, it shocked her. I mean, I thought that's what they were there for. Did you take them out of the jar?
Don't touch.
The jar?
See, I do it too, though.
Right. Like if they're in the
No,
jar.
they're in the drawer.
Yeah, I'm like, no. You put the Q-tips in the drawer right beside me. I'm not allowed to have things out.
No.
Right? So if you put them out, I feel like that's free game. So I took the Q-tips out. I was like, oh, that's nice. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
We are learning new things here.
We are.
Yeah, I know. My blue cup. Like I got a Lucy now. Lucy.
No.
Yeah. I got the Lucy cup.
Yeah, I can pick it.
Well, y'all, I think we're gonna end it here. And enjoy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I got a Lucy cute. We're gonna end it here. Have a good rest of the night with family. We've enjoyed having family here all weekend. It's been great.
Yes.
And we want to enjoy the time with Steph. So
Yes.
I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the stories. Okay, now. It's been a lot of fun. We love sharing the humor with you all.
That's right.
And if you're new to us, make sure to subscribe.
That's right. And
Until
we
the
love
next one.
you. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.